I'm going to have kind of a long outro because I have a few things I need to tell you about at the end of this episode. So let's just get straight into this. You know what we're doing. You know where we are. We're going on one. 3, 2, 1. That's right. Do your weird walk. I don't know that I picked up last time that he didn't realize he's weird. That's very interesting to me. There's like an obvious flaw that they refuse to recognize. That's right. Filthy pirate. That pissed him off. That's right. Wait. This isn't right. Is it? Is this the right episode? Because he still has to get all the way over and hear about the plot, right? They're going pretty far back. I don't know. It says it's episode 11. Unless they're showing us a lot of last episode, which would be weird, right? Because we left Luffy laying in on the beach. Okay, no, here we are. All right. So they just went way back for. Okay, I got you. Wow, that was really confusing because typically they only go back like a minute or two. This one went pretty far back in the past. I'll tell you what. I'm least impressed with. Essentially, if they dropped all this audio, they're just showing the visuals. That's very interesting, actually. So yeah, they're not really doing the talking; they're doing the sound effects for the most part, but not the dialogue. Very interesting editorial choices there in that whole sequence. Expose the plot. I hate hypnotism stories. The worst moment in Buffy was when somebody got hypnotized and they were allowed to be murdered because they were hypnotized. It was stupid. You have to cooperate with hypnotism, and even then, it doesn't work most of the time. So it's just a me thing. I just don't like it. I think it's stupid. So this again is a sequence I'm not a huge fan of. But it doesn't have the consequences. These kids know him well. It doesn't have the consequences that the Buffy thing I'm talking about. Like, you had a major character die because of hypnotism. And so I've always hated it. It's been 25 years. I still hate it. That's right. Warn us. Hey, man, you better get the hell out of my way. He just blasted right past them all. Huh. I wonder what that's about. Who knows what that kid... Yeah, like you said. We know him well. We got all his looks memorized. It's also necessary to move over into camera before you can talk, by the way. Just so you know. I love the character designs of these kids. If we run into a green-haired kid 500 episodes from now, a green-haired teenager, I'll know who it is. I won't, but, I should know who it is. They're not going to believe you. You've been lying. Kick his ass. Throw potatoes at his head. Why are you lying, though? Well, then tell us tomorrow morning. Where are they going to run to? It's a small island, right? This is an island, right? I think it is. This voiceover actor is great, by the way. That's right. We got our brooms. We're ready to kick your ass. Stop with this noise pollution. That's right. Thrash him. 5-on-1 with weapons. That's not cool. Oh, that's one of those push brooms, man. Those hurt like the Dickens. Uh-oh. Yeah. He knows him. You got to stop him yourself. Look at him. Now he's mad. Yeah, it's almost like the consequences of my actions coming back to haunt me. I know why he does it. They explain why he does, shouts out the pirate thing. But, dude, these are the consequences of your actions. These are my special glasses. What is with the hair ear thing? Do these people, is this a species of human beings who has little ears coming out of their hair? Or is that a fashion statement where people wear the hats with ears? I'm assuming fashion statement, but this is the second character I've seen do this. Maybe it is a subspecies, right? Oh, as was made clear in the essay, the way people look reflects their personality. Ears makes you cute and harmless and non-threatening, and that's it. That servant was that way, right? I like their glares. Yeah. Meanwhile, we're gonna kick your ass. You can swear all you want to. That's right. Yeah. That's right. The push broom would be the worst. I tell you what, like I said, man, that voice actor just bringing it, man. All the noises he makes and screams and cries and stuff like that. Good stuff. I think I'm gonna have to listen to an episode of this in English just to compare. I'm sure it's gonna suck. That happened to me with Samurai Champloo, however that's pronounced. I've been doing the dub, and I got one episode of the Japanese, and it was awful. Like the voiceover actors just don't compare. There's a very distinctive voiceover actor who played Spike in Cowboy Bebop. He's just got a sarcastic tone and just you just can't do it, right? That's the character to me because I've heard it so. So it would be this that Uzlong, whoever the English speaking actor is, had better be able to duplicate all those sounds, or he's gonna suck. Maybe I'll do this episode. After I do this, I won't record it. I'm just gonna do it on my own. But I want to hear how good he is because that's a lot of work, man. Ass up in the air. That's not how you want to fall out, man. That was a good sleep. Even this, right? We don't think about it very much. This especially happens in video games, by the way. They have to do all the grunts because you have characters climbing, characters jumping when they land. All these grunts. They'll spend an hour just doing various grunting sounds. You'll throw out. You're gonna blow out your voices. They want you to do just one more take, just one more take, just one more take, right? And you have to have special teas and eat potato chips that'll coat your throat with the grease and stuff. You have to rest your voice before you do it and rest your voice after you do it. Like it's just imagine just grunting for an hour. Like this isn't quite the same because you need specific noises. In video games, they may do 20 noises you never hear because you don't perform that operation. You never jump down and land on your side or something, right? So it's less work here, but it's still a lot. Every sound has to be generated by a human being. Oh, man, look at her. It's interesting that I had completely forgotten about her character. I remembered him, right? He kind of stands out. And we're probably not going to see her again. If we do, it'll be a long time, right? But they're taking the time. They even showed flashbacks from her point of view, and we're leaving her. We're going away. We're not going to see her anymore. The show takes the time for that. I like that. I don't care. You be lying. Look at that. Like even the animation, they held on her face, and then finally they had her eyes just kind of settle a little bit. Yep. Why you lying though? It actually is like me. How dare you not believe me when I've been lying for so long? It'd be like, look, if somebody accused me of eating the cookies because I'm fat, I'm not going to be offended. I'm fat. Clearly, I've eaten a lot in my life. A lot, right? So If you lie a lot and somebody accuses you of lying and it just so happens you're not lying this time, you can't be offended. You lie a lot. I eat a lot of cookies. There's just certain things like you're in a position where you can't really protest. Just saying. I like it. These. I see. I did remember the three kids. I did not remember the blonde girl at all. I remember the three kids. They get a lot of screen time. Yep. See, again, this is one of the things that makes me think he's like above it all. It's like he doesn't seem to understand like the danger of what's going on and the fact that he was like they tried to kill him essentially. I think he's just a little detached, maybe a little dissociative, maybe a little self-absorbed, but he's not like he's not the asshole I thought he was. Is my point. Oh yeah, I just remembered. Oh, okay. See, yeah, that's right. You should hit him. That's not the issue at hand. You need to focus. See, every time they go back to this, they start off with the pencil drawing, right? I assume that's straight from the manga. That's the third time at least they've done it at least three times in a row. I love that. Very stylistic. Look at me talking. These were good times. I was very happy. I'd be sitting up in this tree. I don't think I would put my kid in a room that has a tree right outside the window. I've seen too many movies and TV shows. Lovely. Thank you for that anecdote. Why would you tell her this? Dude. Yeah. Why would you lie about falling in shit? Like, that just doesn't seem possible. Who would do that? Oh, boy. I just like every single editorial choice I've seen. The way it's slowly fading away, it's getting smaller and then disappearing. She's remembering all this crap you talked about. Liar. All your BS stories. Yeah, but I always knew you were lying. See, this one isn't entertaining. This is not an entertaining lie. Yeah, it's all part of your plot. Now they're doing this. The child drawing. Yeah. That's so good. Yeah, I got my strap. Shoot him. Uh-oh. So it's kidnapping, is it? Dude, you're pulling her out of a window. Meanwhile, he's brandishing a gun. Either one of you could kill her right now. Look at this. She's breaking every vertebrae in her spine. Dude. Do you realize how many things could have gone wrong there? She's an 80, 100-pound woman. I think somebody told me he's like 12 or 14. Ridiculously young, right? That's right. Shoot his ass. There's like so many ways that could have gone badly, man. I'm just saying, like, it's just... He knocked him the F out. Damn. I'm not going with you. Get your hands off me. Like, they could have shot her just trying to shoot at him. You're putting her life in their hands. Yeah, that's right. She smacked the bejesus out of him. How dare you? Be gone. Damn. Wow. That was worse than a slap. Being called pathetic? Yikes. Nice musical sting there. A little over dramatic, but I'll allow it. See, this is really about his feelings, not her. Like, they're spending so much time on her because it's about him. He's the one we're going to keep going, oh, wow. See, again, she got shot. See? Look what you did. Wait, did he? Oh, he got shot. Okay. I thought she stepped in front of the gun, man. I thought she got shot. There he is. That's right. I'll shoot him again, too. See, I thought he was cute and non-threatening. I actually said the words non-threatening. Man, he shot you in the arm apparently. Huh. I lie all the time, and nobody believes me now. That's just incomprehensible. This is a good secondary butler. Hello, second butler. Good job. Oh, that's a pretty good pirate logo. You better. He's probably my favorite villain so far. I hated Bugsy. Just, did not like it. This guy, he's got style. He's a tactician. I like his character design. I don't know what the hell this is with his glasses, but it's a character quirk. You gotta have those, right? And his powers are pretty cool. This whole like dancing ninja thing he does, right? Whatever he calls it, shadow walking or whatever. Yeah, yeah. Mind your damn business. He spent half this episode thinking about the past. Hey, put your behind in the past, man. We got stuff to do here. Yes, that was a great lie I told. Excellent. Well, at least you have minions. Yeah, I like that he held. He's got a gunshot wound in his hand, his arm, right? I like that he covered it up. How is this possible? Yeah, I suppose I'm alive. Casual may be the word I'm looking for with Luffy, right? Stop thinking about the past, dude. I know that was only 10 minutes ago, but it's past. You got all the townspeople, they quit their jobs so they can kick your ass. Yeah. At least he can laugh, right? Yep, sure. Yeah, Luffy knows he's full of crap. Now he's lying about lying. But he's got to get these kids out of here, man. You can't put them in danger. All right, take off. Yeah. Yeah. See, it's about what we think of you. We got opinions. Yep. Just another jerk adult who let me down. Oh, man. Anyway, looks like there's four of us who want to play hearts. Well, at least he won't bleed to death now. You know why? Like, well, maybe he doesn't know why. It's obvious, though, right? He's not trying to put these kids in danger, man. That'd be kind of a jerk move. Yeah, it's easy for you to say. You're not a well-known liar. Well, I guess you have to take matters in your own hands. I know he does, of course. Right. That's the thing, too. Be like Y2K. Because you fix the problem, people think the problem never existed. So either you're the a-hole who didn't stop the problem, or you were lying about the problem. You can't win either way, you see? People that worked at Y2K are still being made fun of today. But it was a real thing. Yep. Fortunately, you got some new henchmen. Yeah. We're going to do most of the work, actually. That's not very nice. Everybody's scared sooner or later. Yep, that's right. Why are your knees shaking? That's what I thought. Yep, he broke out the vampire teeth. He's really upset. It's about my ego. Yeah, look at him. You're not really risking your life, are you, Luffy? I don't know that he can be killed. I think he's immortal. Maybe a sword, like I said, something sharp. Nothing ballistic. Alrighty then. Okay, so this is the end of my rewatch. I've already reacted to episodes 12 through 18. So I'm now going to be recording episode 19. But what you'll be seeing with 12 through 18 is going to be me, an earlier version of me. Without having done this rewatch, I'll probably be wrong about the 1500s. I may be less into the show. I think I recorded the essays before I did these 6 episodes. So that the essays were the turning point for me. When I did the essays, it showed me, my God, it just gave me so much of a respect for the series. It was such a great thing to do to watch those essays. It put me in the headspace I need to be to fully appreciate what kind of a work of art we're talking about here. I'm not going to say masterpiece yet. I'll leave that off the table for now. I will say it's a work of art. And, art is a very broad word, right? But what I mean in this case is this isn't something being churned out for money. Now you are a profit-seeking enterprise. You're trying to generate income from, anything. I'm trying to generate income from doing what I do, right? We're all trying to make money here. But that's not why I do it. I want to do it in such a way that I can generate income. But it's not why I do it. Why I do it is because for 20 years, I was sitting next to Dad, I'd watch TV shows, and I would do this. I would do reactions. Before I knew what a reaction channel was, before YouTube even existed, I'd be sitting there with Dad. We'd watch something. We'd pause. We'd talk. I'd crack jokes while we're watching it. He would crack jokes. I would make comments. He would make comments. We would stop it and have a 10-minute philosophical debate. Start watching again. When it was over, we would talk about it. Before it started, we would talk about it. Everything you see me do, I would do with Dad. So I've been reacting to TV shows for 25 years. I've only been doing it professionally for 3 years. But I've been doing it for 25 years. This is why I do it. Because when I do this, it makes me feel close to Dad again. That's why I do this. So that's art. Now, I'm not saying what I do is art. But that's the kind of what I'm talking about here. Art is when you're making something, yes, you're trying to make a profit. But not everything is about that. What you're really doing is you're trying to do something. In my case, I'm trying to evoke a feeling. I'm trying to feel like I used to feel when Dad was alive and we would watch something together. The only time I feel Dad being alive is when I do reactions. It's why I do it. I like the feeling that he's still alive. I like the feeling he's still with me. I like being brought back to those days when I'd watch TV with him for 20 years. He was sick. All he could really do is watch TV. We couldn't go out anywhere very much. I would bring his meals to him. I'd take care of him. And all he could really do is watch TV. So that's what we do. We'd spend hours every day watching TV. And so doing this makes me feel that. So I don't know why this artist does this, but maybe he does it because when he's creating this, it takes him to a world that's not our shitty, sorry-ass world that we live in. It takes him to a better world. And so while he's in the process of creating this, he's in that better world. Now, he has to make a living, so he then turns it into a marketable construct. He has certain things he can do. He has certain limitations, and he has to make it marketable. He has to have cliffhangers. He has to have setups and payoffs, and he has to do all that. But what I imagine for him, and look, I don't know him at all, but what I'm getting from this is a person, he does it so he can be in a different place, and that's the only way you do this for 20 years. And I don't know what he's going to do when this is over. Stephen King retired 20 years ago, but he still writes because the writing is the point. The money is not the point. So this is art. This isn't CSI season 25. That, yes, they probably have some artistic integrity. They probably make artistic choices. I'm sure they care about storytelling, but they're in it for the money. I mean, come on, man. It's season effing 25. And it's not 25 because it's one person's vision, and it's a corporation. It's Grey's Anatomy season 19, man. It's soap operas, episode 500,000. This is art. Now, I haven't really seen anime that I don't consider art yet. I don't think. No, I don't think I've seen anything that was just churned out, right? Like just like everything I've seen that like, the people gave a crap. But yeah, so I assume I'm gonna eventually consider this a masterpiece. We're just dating, man. We haven't even been to bed yet for the first time. I'm only less than 20 episodes in. I can't go to the masterpiece yet. I have a feeling I will though, right? So right now I'll just say this is a work of art. But I don't know that I was in that headspace for these next 6 episodes. So this is gonna be a strange journey, right? It's been a rewatch, and then the next and now when I watch those 6 episodes, I of course have never seen them before, so that'll be a first watch. But I'll be in a different headspace. Then once we get to episode 19, I'll be back where I am, right? So like I said, these first 20 episodes are gonna be a bumpy road. But after that, it's just smooth out. That's 20 episodes out of 1,000, so it should be fine. I am excited to get on to the next episode and just move forward and never have to worry about continuity and like where I am headspace and how this. I wonder what it's going to be like to start with episode 1 and watch the first 18 episodes because it's kind of all over the place. Damn, this dude's seen this before. Now, why is he not liking it as much? And now back here, he loves it again, right? But, it's going to be weird. But after these next 6 episodes, and like it's clear, we'll be in the middle of the ocean, no land in sight, not a cloud in the sky. We can just sail and not have any worries whatsoever because it's all clear sailing from here. One more thing, I re-edited. Originally had a different edit for the beginning of episode 12 because I thought I was going to start. I thought I was going to start the whole channel with episode 12 because I was like, well, I've already seen the first 11. Nobody cares. So I'll just start with episode 12. Boy, was I wrong. Like, there's been a great response so far from the very first episode, and that was the right thing to do. I got really good advice from a guy named Klaus. And he advised me in the strongest terms possible, no, you need to start from the beginning. And I was like, it's 1,000. I thought it was 1,500. I was like, it's 1,500 effing episodes. Who cares about the first 11 episodes? But there's been a great response on the channel. It's like, this was the right thing to do. But originally, my original plan was starting with episode 12. So I had this whole speech. I talked about how I hadn't, I'd already seen the first 11, but I couldn't find them and all that, whatever, right? And then here's how we do full reactions, all this crap. I cut all that out. So it's going to be a little abrupt. When you go into episode 12 tomorrow, it's just straight into it. It's like, hey, man, here we go. We're going. Boom. Because I cut out all the crap because there's no reason to sit through it. Because now we have a seamless, smooth experience, as smooth as we can get, of watching the first 18 episodes now. So just fair warning as far as that goes. We're getting straight. So you better have it queued up before you start the video. Well, this has been it's been interesting to rewatch it. I don't know I'm ever gonna have time to rewatch the rest of it, but man, I gleaned so much more out of it with the second watch. I can understand why people watch this multiple times. You get a lot more out of it the second time. But I'm going to try to pay more attention moving forward on the little details. The little things like, the character motivations and stuff. Because right now I want one more thing. And I'll talk about this in my intro for the next episode. But Zoro is still an enigma to me. He's kind of one note. He's kind of cardboard right now. Nami is she's pretty three-dimensional. Luffy, of course, is very three-dimensional. I'm curious. I still haven't quite figured out exactly who he is. And I love that. It's very intriguing. And Nami's very interesting. Zoro is just, there's not much there so far. he's kind of just an archetype, and it'll be interesting to see him get explored more. Yeah, we'll leave it there. I'll be paying. He's one I'm going to be paying the most attention for starting with episode 19. And this long, I think we have a pretty good grasp on who he is. Like they've spent a lot of screen time hearing and moving forward on him, so we get a lot. So I feel like I know who he is. But yeah, it's been fun. Now, new experiences. I'm going into the wide unknown from here on out.